Hello, we're the team from Shrinking, and this is Deadline Contenders Television, the nominees studio. Well, I think one of the things that Harrison has talked about, which has been the most meaningful, is when people come up to talk to you about this show, it's very often not to take a selfie or for because someone wants something, but more it's because people want to tell you that the show has affected them in some way. And each of our characters is dealing with sort of a different subject in the sphere of their character. And to be part of a show that seems to be meaningful to people or might help people get through something they're going through is, I think, one of the reasons you make art, you know, not to be too deep about it.
No, go deep. Yeah. He's deep in it. He's deep in it.
No, but I think it's true. Like, at some point you ask yourself, why am I doing any of this? Or why am I choosing projects? Or what, you know, you're trading your time and your life for this stuff. And it's been very meaningful to have it be this show.
I think the relationship is complicated and deep. And I think there's the surface relationship, which is pretty clear. But then there's something else between these two guys. And I think it's each of them finding themselves through their relationship with each other. There's something that he touches in me that I have not found in my character's life. There's something in my character that's touching him that he has not found in his character's life. And there's something about the casting as well. This big guy and this old man are kind of unusual combination. Yeah. And I revel in it. The writing is so good. The people that I'm working with are so talented and free and happy to be doing what they're doing. This has just been a joy for me to be involved in this show.
It's very interesting, I think, when, and this is another stroke of great writing, where you are given the reason that somebody is lacking or defective or yearning for something. And you see it really literally when Jeff Daniels arrives, and it makes his obsession almost with Paul suddenly make sense. Like, this guy has never had somebody tell him that he did a good job. You know, he's never had someone put his arm around him and say, it's going to be okay, kid. You know, all of these things that we suddenly understand, like, oh, this is what it's all been about for Jimmy and through Paul. Just looking for somebody he admires and respects to tell him he's doing okay. So yeah, I think our writing staff is really brilliant. We've been talking about it a lot today, but they make it very easy to do your job. If you just show up and, as Harrison and Jessica and Michael have said, like, just do the lines, it's gonna work out great.
I think we've all had that similar experience with Jason of, like, especially as team captain, you know, it's his show, of just someone who will volley it back. Like, there's nothing really you can give him that he's not going to show up and be excited about and ready to do. I think we all want to do this show, you know, to the best of our ability and have it succeed. And a big part of that, which I feel really lucky to do the show, is when number one on the call sheet is down to clown. And so there's too many that to even think of, just because we're working on season 4 right now, and I'm having a hard time remembering the first 3 seasons because we're in it. But, like, really, he has such an easy way about him that I feel like I've been lucky to experience as an actor, and I think we all have. It trickles from the top down, but they have a really fun and playful relationship.
I feel the same way about you and about everyone. I have a favorite with Jess, if I can say it. There is a scene where, I don't know which season it is. They all kind of blend together, but where I show up to Gabby's house and we first have a conversation about exactly where we are in our relationship. That then turns into physical wrestling. And then it turns into a proper dramatic scene. And to me, it speaks to exactly why I love acting with Jess, because in one scene, we did 3 different dances and neither of us missed a step. It's like watching professional dancers, like clocking the other person and not missing a beat, not having to catch up. Yeah, it's just like, it is very rare that you are acting with somebody who, like the mirror exercise in acting class, like that silly mirror exercise.
Exactly.
Yes, it's like that at the highest level.
It's awesome to get to play a guy that's like evolving, and sometimes being told which direction to go for a little bit of evolution, and sometimes finding it himself. It's playing a flawed character is so thrilling, because we navigate our lives trying to be our best, and as actors we're trying to be, trying to lead with empathy and learn about the other people and not judge them, and I didn't even know that the character was a narcissist until a literal therapist told me so after like halfway through season 2, and I was like, have I been doing that? But now we get to see, now because this show is so mature, we get to see him change. We don't just leave him there to like face adventures that way. And all the characters have their flaws, and they are, because they're in this beautiful chosen family of, yes, a bunch of therapists, but also a bunch of empathetic people that love each other. They have the support system. And I live in New York, and people come up to me all the time in New York wanting to talk about the show and about how much it's helped them, whether it's like straight guys that don't usually talk about their feelings, or people who have Parkinson's that are moved to see their story being told, or families that watch the show together, because it's a show about a family, ultimately, a chosen family, but it's about a family. And those 3 different groups come, I see them all the time. I hear from them all the time. Just last night, an usher at a theater stopped me as he was sending me to my seat and said, "I have Parkinson's and your show means the world to me."
He said, "Now please take a seat. The
And he
show's
said,
beginning."
"Please take the seat." And you can't bring that beer in. No.
He said, "This is the theater, sir. Have a seat."
But it's very gratifying to get to play these flawed individuals who are just trying to love each other.
It's also really fun. Like, we're shooting the show right now, and it does feel like we just kind of get paid to do some really cool make-em-ups and have it recorded on TV for healthcare. It's really nice. And we get healthcare.
Yeah.
It's cool.
How lucky are we?
I know, very.
The person that I work with frequently in the show, Michael J. Fox, and I have had discussions about Parkinson's. I have had friends who have suffered from Parkinson's. I know other people. I feel a great sense of responsibility to get that part of my character's story straight. But I'm led by the writers. Every Parkinson's patient is different, and there's amazing variety in symptomology and behaviors. And I don't know what's coming next. The writers have not shared the destiny of the character that I'm playing. So it's very much, I have the feeling of a person that has something overhanging that they don't understand or know how it's going to come or what's going to come. But there's an overarching concern that controls their lives. And when you meet people that meet you on that level, it's a very significant experience for an actor to be talking to somebody to whom your representation means so much. And to me, that comes to me as both an opportunity and a responsibility.
we knew that we wanted to get out of the acute stage of grief as a show because it will run out of steam eventually, you know? And so we had a lot of talks about what another, you know, cycle could look like, at least for Jimmy. And I'm sure you guys all did it for your characters. But I would. Yeah. What was interesting to me is what does it look like when you then decide, okay, I'm ready to take it for a spin now. Like I've reached the end of the acute stage. I'm gonna walk out this front door and try to have a good day. Sounds great, but it turns out, you know, it's its own set of clumsiness and hilarity, and it almost feels like a bit of a rom-com to me. Like to try again at 45 years old, I think there is a lot of fun in there. Yeah, no, absolutely.
You're just never done.
Yeah.
You're never done.
It can be a death of a spouse. It can be a divorce. It can be just a big life change. It can be a move across country. All of a sudden to be a grown-up with a past and some baggage and having to like start fresh, make new friends, try to date. Like it's
What do
really
you mean make
fun.
new friends?
Sorry. Oh yeah. Wait
Jimmy
till you read
makes
the
new
next
friends?
episode. Wait till you read the next episode.
Wait!
It's got a new family.
This is Tabby. This is my new friend, Tabby.
You have a new black friend named Tabby? If she wears bright colors? If you had a new black friend on the show named Tabby, I would lose my mind. I should call my agent. Hello. That's it. What?
Tabby. You makes me
Tabby.
happy.
Tabby.
Tabby.